of Falcon Weekly here on BGSUFalcons.com. I'm Evan Pivic, joined today, as always, by the head coach of the Bowling Green Falcons, Chris Bergeron. Coach, a nice weekend in Alaska, picking up the sweep. Just discuss the team's performance for those two games.
Well, the team's performance was good. You know, it was inconsistent at times, but I think that overall it was good. We almost broke it down by periods again. We had a decent period, first period Friday night, a really good third. Saturday, I thought we got off to a good start. It was probably more the first half of the game with a 3-0 lead, and then kind of got worse as the game went on Saturday. So all in all, a good weekend. You can never downplay going to Alaska and winning 2 games. I mean, that's not easy to do. It's a long trip, and they always play well at home. And we were definitely excited about the results. We go back to work and try to work on the process and the details of our game to make sure we're continuing to get better. And we are excited about the fact that we went up there and played well enough to win 2 games. That was the idea behind the trip, was to give ourselves an opportunity. I think we did that.
Tommy Burke this weekend, 2 games, 2 wins, and WCHA Defensive Player of the Week. And it's obviously good to have Tommy really leading the way here.
Yep. We made the decision to stay with him after the Saturday night against Mankato. He played a pretty good game. I thought Friday night he did well. We didn't put up a bunch of offense for him, but 3 goals was enough. And went into the third tied 2-2, and he made a couple of saves when he needed to, and we put a bunch of shots on their net. And Saturday, I think he really kind of took the game over for us the second half of the game. He had a good third period, good second half of the game, a good second half of the second period, excuse me. So he's solidified himself right now with his play today. That doesn't mean that Thomas Scholl or Chris Nell are out of the conversation. It just means that Tommy Burke's on top of his game as we speak, and that's a good thing for us.
And this weekend, there was a lot of scoring from a few different guys, and it's good to see different lines really putting up goals and points this season.
Yeah, and that's the way it's been all year, with the exception of Dufour. It's been, inconsistent, not in a bad way, just spread out, I guess, is the best way to put it. And different people stepped up. Matt Polkamp was on the scoreboard. I think he had game-winning goals in both games or something. I know he had a game-winning goal Friday night. It's nice to see that, but we need it. It's not a surprise to us. We have to score by committee. And we're kind of doing it. I don't think DeSalvo has a goal. I don't think Adam Burkle has a goal. I mean, these are guys that have scored before, can score, capable of scoring at this level. Right now we're relying on younger guys. And it's nice to see Mark Cooper on the score sheet this weekend. So we definitely believe it's a by committee type group in terms of our forwards. I think the back end is contributing nicely with our offense, but it's been the same way, like I said, with the exception of Dufour the whole year. It's been different people stepping up at different times.
And after this weekend sweep, nice reward for the team to be ranked as first time in your coaching career here at BGSU to be ranked. It has to be an honor.
Well, I'm proud of the players for that, but I don't take a whole lot of focus from the polls. I mean, I don't care about the polls when we're not involved and when we're not ranked, and I'm going to take the same approach when we are. But I don't want to downplay the fact that our guys have worked really hard to get recognized from a national perspective, and they deserve that. The coach speak is we go back to work and we focus, but again, and it's not coach speak necessarily, that I don't pay attention when we're not there, and I'm not going to pay attention when we are. Our focus is to get better every day. We have a challenge to do that. This week is a little bit of a difficult challenge because we're trying to get that long trip home out of our system and be able to prepare properly for the game Friday, and that's my focus. And the fact that people are talking about the polls that come out every Monday or whatever, that I hope our players can feel good about that. But then again, obviously there's some fear that since we've never been there before, our guys won't handle it properly, and we'll have to rely on our older people to make sure that doesn't happen.
And then lastly, Coach, looking ahead to this week, you mentioned Friday and Saturday playing Ohio State, a non-conference game, but still obviously two big games for you.
Yeah, absolutely, huge games. They've been really receptive to playing us since the league shakeup, if you will, and this will be year 2 of that, playing them in non-conference, and we really appreciate the fact that they're willing to play us here, and obviously we're willing to play them there. So it's a rivalry that should be kept alive. We're in close proximity to each other. We're excited about having a name like Ohio State in our building Friday night, and hopefully our fans will show that excitement. But it's a good series for us. Somebody was asking me this morning about what I think about putting it in the middle of our season. You're trying to shoehorn games in, especially non-conference games, in and around your regular season schedule, and that's just part of it. And we're excited to be playing a high-level program like Ohio State this weekend, and we'll see what type of energy we have in the building Friday night. Hopefully, it'll be pretty crazy.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.